Yo guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to fix the Game Center app in 2025 using Hotshot's Game Center Fix 2025 edition. So first you want to go to your web browser like Safari for example, and you want to go to apple.com/certificate authority. You want to press on this one right here and then this one right here. You're going to want to install them like this. You're going to want to install the second one as well. Alright, now you want to go back to the one from last video, tlsroot.linen.ca. You want to get digicert global root CAG2, like this. I already have it installed, so I don't need to. Then do the same for G3, which I already have installed. And once you install both of them, you can go to the Game Center app, and you can press on Create Account, and it'll show whatever this is, and if you try to sign in with a fake password, it'll say the Apple ID cannot be found, which means it's able to connect to Apple servers. So now you want to open the iFile app, which is available in this repository right here, and you want to go to Disk, go to var, go to Mobile, Library, and then right here, you're going to want to remove the Accounts folder, the iTunes Store folder, which is not here. Okay, we can skip that. If you don't see a folder, make sure you double check, but if it isn't there, then you can just skip it. Press iTunes Store, then Game Kit, which should be right. Alright, it's not here, so we can skip it. Wait, no, it's right here. Okay, we can delete those now. Now we're going to go into Preferences. Alright, now we're going to want to scroll down. Wait, first we're going to want to delete this file, epsd.launched. We're going to want to remove Accessibility, which is right here. Account Settings. We're going to remove App Store and APSD. It looks like App Store is in here. Okay. We're going to want to remove Assistant, which also doesn't seem to be here, so we can skip that. We're going to want to remove Conference, which is right here. Then we're going to want to remove Conference History, which doesn't seem to be here, so we can skip that. We're going to want to remove Data Access Plist, which doesn't seem to be here anywhere. So I guess we can skip that. And then we'll want to delete, oh, I guess it was right here. Now we're going to want to remove Game Center UI service, which doesn't seem to be here, so I'll just skip that. Select Game Center, Game D, remove GEO, which doesn't seem to be here. Okay. Now we're going to want to go to iTunes Stored right here. Go to Launch Service or Launch Services. Remove Location right here. And remove the Preferences, which is right here. No, here. Purple body and purple body not backed up. We're gonna want to remove let's see. Okay, that was it. I'm gonna want to delete these. Now go back to here and look for the caches folder, or how are you pronounce it? I don't know. We want to delete the App Store folder, which doesn't seem to be here. And we can skip that. Then we'll go to Assistant Services, which doesn't seem to be here, so we can skip that. We're going to want to remove AOS Notify D, which is not here. We can skip that. We're gonna want to remove assets D, which isn't here. They just checked. Move data access, which is not here. We'll remove the Game Center folder, which is right here. Remove Game Center UI service, which is in here. Remove GEO services, which isn't here, so you can skip those. StoreKit UI service, which is not here, so we can skip that. Yeah, it isn't here. Remove iTunes Store right here. iTunes Store right here. Remove Preferences, which is right here. Remove Purple Buddy. Then remove Game Kit. Alright, now we're done with iFiles. So next you just want to reboot your device. Now we're on a setup screen, so we're just going to want to swipe and choose your language and choose your country. Make sure you have a Wi-Fi connection and set up as new iPad. And make sure you sign into your Apple ID right here, which is what I will be doing right here. You may or may not get a Apple ID verification code, which you would need your second device or just a modern device and get the verification code and type it right after you type in your password. And once you do that, you can sign in, accept the terms and conditions. Now you're going to be signing in and it'll take a minute. Diagnostics, it doesn't matter what you choose, so I'll just choose don't send, and now I can start using whatever. Now open the Game Center app, and as you see, we are now signed into the Game Center app, and everything is here. All my games, my friends, and that'll be all for today's video. Hope it helped, and take care.